Oh no, he's dying. He's dying. He's dying. That's what happens when you eat a bunch of fucking Oreos when you're when you're recording.
Am I unmuted?
You are now.
Is Kyle frozen, or does he just look like a freak right now? Dude,
what,
what the?
what the fuck are you
Jesus
talking about?
Christ.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Elk Fight Podcast. My name's Ethan, joined by Logan and Kyle, per usual. What's up, fuckers? What are you doing?
Just dealing with Kyle. Kyle is like the stepchild of this group.
It's really hard. I can only imagine what your parents were going through when they were trying to organize any kind of function with you and your brothers as children.
I'm not seeing this in the notes today. I'm a little confused.
Maybe if you'd arrived early, like everyone else said, or at least on time, you would have. Anyway, today I think we're gonna go into the previous fight night, the Imavov, the UFC fight night, Imavov versus how do you say it? Borralho?
I think it's Borralho.
Borralho, yeah. And then we're gonna go into the UFC Noche, the Lopez versus Silva deal. Kind of some big stuff happened. I mean, honestly, it was a pretty fun fight night if you watched it. A lot of fucking knockouts, which was wild. And then Paul Craig retired too. So that was kind of a, I mean, honestly, look, I like Paul Craig. I like Paul Craig, but he's honestly been one of those guys for a while that he's been on not the best end of his career. Let's be honest. And I mean, he even said it in the post-fight interview. He was like, the young eat the old. I'm just saying. He's looked kind of old pretty lately. So,
it's pretty bad. I didn't even watch. I must not have watched the post-fight because that was going to be one of my talking points is I think Paul Craig should retire. So.
Well, yeah, he did. Yeah.
It's kind of just wild though because he's been kind of on a skid and he's never looked fast, but whenever you saw him in that first exchange, the guy was just coming at him and he walked straight backwards in the line and the chin was just up. But it's just wild because he has a win over the current champion. So it's just, I mean, that was 2018, I think, is what I looked up for this. And I don't know. I like him because he's got jiu-jitsu. Seems like a good guy, but it's definitely time to retire. The striking is not there, and being almost 40.
No, and it's wild too because I don't think of Paul Craig being 40. I think it's just because he's. I don't know. Maybe we're getting old, and that's the problem.
We're almost 40.
But he's one of those guys that always. A lot of times when you watch him, it seems like he kind of finds a way to beat himself if he loses. He's kind of his own worst enemy. So, I mean, whatever. He's a handsome dude. I'm sure he's going to get some movie roles out of that. It's got a great voice.
That's true.
That's
true. It was he's the only guy in light heavyweight that is just willing to pull guard against somebody for no reason at all.
Zero
obviously it wasn't working on the feet, but pulling guard, it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
The way that fight ended.
Nasty elbows, dude.
Yeah.
Ugh. Did you watch it, Kyle? Did you watch it at all?
Yeah, I actually had no idea that Sean O'Bannon opened that card up. And I see that she lost, which is disappointing.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not that hyped on her, Watching her fights.
I was when she came in, but it's kind of I don't know, as time goes on, it's kind of showing that she doesn't have any knockout power. So that little step in Wonder Boy movement to me it falls flat when you never see a single finish.
Yeah, she's very one-dimensional, and even in what she does, like you said, the knockout power is not there. So
there's no threat. So it's how high can you actually climb in that division? But but I do like her. But
I didn't even watch that.
I didn't even know she was on. Yeah, I didn't even know she was on it. I just seen that. The main one that I thought was pretty cool was the one that I watched that I really liked was I'm not gonna try to pronounce the guy's first name, but the E.L.K versus Mason Jones.
Oh yeah, dude, that was a hell of a fight. That was crazy.
And that's the one that I was actually looking forward to because I really like the dude from Belgium. Dude's really good. I thought he was gonna win. I'm glad we didn't do a fight podcast because I thought I thought that guy's like your next, top five guy, but
But yeah, Aki, yeah, Aki's, yeah. I mean, and
but
he had him knocked out in the first round. He just couldn't close on it.
dude,
And then, dude, old boy is
dude's from
just tough
Wales,
as,
man. That's kind of
yeah,
cool though. I mean, the fact that one of them was from Belgium, one of them was from Wales, it's just kind of cool because you don't see that represented too much. So I thought that was neat. But besides that, yeah, Paul Craig, to me, he's like somewhat of a legend unless you're just, new to the UFC. He's like cussed that legend status, but not a lot to back that, I guess. Like it's kind of arguable, but he's just like I don't know.
yeah.
It's like Keith Jardine, he's like a legendary name, even though I guess people would argue what he's accomplished. But I mean, he's been around a long time. It's just I can't believe you're always expecting him to be a little bit better, even at older age. You're like, maybe he's got a faster jab this fight, but yeah, is the same Paul Craig. He just walked out there and seemed like everything was in slow motion.
It
And
did. It was super flat, like
but
super
that's
flat
that's
against a guy
how it
that's
was
super
his whole career,
explosive.
which is
Yeah.
wild. The fact that he made that style work is kind of incredible. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, that was cool. But the main event, I saw a lot of post-fight things about how that guy was totally washed in training camp and stuff with two weight cuts, with Sean Strickland talking about it. So I could see that being a factor, but I don't know. I mean, I thought that was a decent fight. I mean, what I saw was that guy really getting the fight taken to him. I don't know. It's easy to blame your training camp or a bad training camp when you get your ass kicked, but I don't know if that would have changed anything. That guy, that guy's pretty good.
Yeah, he's a fucking Terminator. He reminds me of like I'd love to see him and what's his face, RoboCop fight. Is RoboCop middleweight or is he light heavyweight?
I think he's middle.
Is he middleweight?
I think so. I mean, he's giant.
What?
He might be
That
light
No,
guy's
heavy.
huge.
RoboCop's light heavyweight, right?
No, maybe not. I really don't know. I
I'll
don't
look
He
it
know.
up.
looks like a damn light heavyweight. He looks massive.
Oh, he's middleweight. Yeah, I mean, my take on the main event was, yeah, it probably wasn't a good idea to have two weight cuts like that. Borralho
Mm-hmm.
definitely got the worst tattoos in the UFC, that's for sure. Uh, Once I saw him on the Contender Series for that first time, I was like, "What is this guy?"
I
But
love, I
He
yeah,
reminds
love
me
the
of an old
trashy
school.
tattoos.
He reminds me of a new school Thiago Silva.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
he came in and I watched the fight and it was clear who won, but the stats definitely don't reflect that. But watching it, it was like, all right. I mean, I know who won this, but it was just an okay fight. It was nothing
It was one
spectacular.
sided.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's interesting where you go from here with Shemaev winning the belt, and then Imavov was like number two, I think. So he's obviously right there. I mean Sean Strickland. I don't know what's going on with him. Like, is he suspended? Is he not suspended? When's he going to fight again? Do you give him
Dude's
the
fighting himself. I
Kamzat
don't know.
matchup? I don't know. But then later in the year, there's De Ritter versus God. Why am I forgetting his name right now? He just got a big win the other day. One of the cards. Is it a Hernandez?
On this
Oh
card? This past card?
no. But anyway, there's a big fight coming up later in the year. And I feel like who do you give the next title shot to, Imavov or the winner of that? Because De Ritter's moved up because he beat Whitaker, and I feel like you got to have a certain type of matchup against someone like Kamzat for it to even be
Yeah.
realistic, like make for a good fight.
And so he beat Whitaker. What was Whitaker? Was Whitaker like 4?
I mean, he wasn't super. I don't know because he's had a couple losses, but he's just a
Yeah.
dog. So De Ritter beat him, and De Ritter's fighting Anthony Hernandez later this year, and Hernandez just had a really big win. Uh, at a fight, I don't know, fight night. Who did he beat recently? I'm trying to find it. Hold on. I feel like I should know this. Um, let's see. Delice? I thought it was somebody bigger than that, but I guess he had a pretty dominant performance there. But like I said, you have to give the next title shot. I feel like to someone that is not like a stereotypical, obviously striker. I don't know. I feel like People talk about Sean Strickland's ground game being really good, but you never really see it. But I'm pretty sure Khamzat would just go in there and take him down, and it would be a very boring fight again.
Yeah, the fight itself, the Borralho Imavov fight, it was like cool to watch in some aspects, but at some points I caught myself just like checking out because it was like the same thing over and over. Like Borralho couldn't get going whatsoever. He couldn't get any game plan going. And I heard the commentator saying something about like I didn't hear his corner say that, but apparently his corner was like in between round 2 or 3. They were like, fuck the plan, just dogfight, like just go out there and like blitz. And apparently that didn't work for him either. He was just so fast, dude. Imavov's so goddamn snappy. Like, and he's so good on the answer, like on the return as well as the initiation. Like, he's just so goddamn fast, and you didn't even really see any wrestling, like, at all. So I would be curious to see, because that also shows that he can go 5 rounds, like, no problem. Could he go 5 rounds against a wrestler like Khamzat? I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'm still just not sold on Khamzat as a fucking wrestler. Like, I know he is, but like, how good is he really?
Feed him, Chandler. I mean.
Casual.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot he has the fight lined up with Connor.
Give him who? Who do you want to give him? I don't know. Like
I can't think of his name. What's the guy that really likes America?
Bo Nichols?
Strickland? Talking about Bo Nickel, the guy that really likes America.
The guy that wears the Donald Trump.
Colby?
That's like half of the UFC
Colby
roster.
Covington.
Oh,
what are
my
you
God.
talking
You're
about?
talking about-
Beat him, Colby Covington.
He's a
I was
welterweight.
like, all I'm saying is that would be if you want to test out wrestling, that would be interesting to see what that fight would look like. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Feed him the next best wrestler.
Yeah.
Someone that can go 5 rounds and just grind.
I think
Covington's
Covington's losing that all day. Plus,
Yeah,
you got to give.
He might. But I'm just saying, like, how has that not been talked about? Like,
because Covington keeps losing.
Give him someone that can also wrestle, though.
Covington keeps losing, though. You're not going to reward that.
Yeah,
Covington isn't
by
losing
giving him a
against
title
wrestlers,
shot in another weight class that he's not even proven himself in.
Yeah, that's a trash matchup.
Yeah, I
Trash
literally
take.
would not watch that.
I might give him if he doesn't get a title shot, I think you give him the rematch with Sean Strickland because Strickland beat him.
I'm not impressed, man. I'm not impressed with home dudes.
Yeah, I mean, nobody was like
I don't think
hyped.
his striking or his wrestling is that great. I just think he's a lot of pressure.
Imavov or Khamzat?
Comes up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think
I'm not impressed by that dude yet.
He's got stupid power, but I'm still not convinced on his wrestling. Like, I don't know. Like, the tape, unless he's like progressed significantly versus, like, he took down Drickus and he held Drickus down. I don't know. Drickus isn't like a world class wrestler though.
No, he's just awkward and big. I mean,
Yeah.
it does suck that Bo Nichols' hype train got stopped from DeRitter because people want to see that matchup. I feel like like it's going to be a wrestling matchup more than likely, or they're going to nullify each other and it's going to be on the feet. And I kind of think
Carlos Condit needs to come back.
Jesus, wrong weight class again.
Yeah.
This guy.
Nice try.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not a good matchup, honestly, in that division. He could be champion for a little bit, or somebody come in there and just surprise him. That's why I really think DeRitter is a weird matchup, because he's got nasty jiu-jitsu, which if you're not good at wrestling and you have good jiu-jitsu, though, you got to be able to get out of positions to throw in submissions. So if you get stuck in a crucifix, your jiu-jitsu is just nullified the whole time. Right. So it just depends. I like DeRitter. I want to see him just move up and beat some people, and I don't know. There's not a good matchup, and I think that's the best one. If he beats Hernandez, give him a title shot.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Anyway, we can talk about the Ruffian BSD.
Let's go on to
on to the next dork. Let's see here. How did he lose?
This is a disclosure. If you haven't listened to any other podcast, hates the fighting nerds and will always root against them no matter what. Doesn't care about styles, doesn't care about any of that. He's just a biased guy.
And he's eating more Oreos, so I'm going to mute him real quick so he can't say shit about any of this because he's a child and refuses to act professionally on this professional podcast.
Yeah, I mean, for that one, I did kind of think BSD would win.
2-0.
as long as he could get it to the ground. I was like, I think Rufy's a better striker, but clearly he got it to the ground and got the victory. I just wait to an extent. Him losing to Dustin Poirier, which is nobody's knocking that loss whatsoever, and then losing to Moicano the way he did. I mean, he got dogged against Moicano. I really didn't know what to expect. And then, he came in and got a good win. He stopped a hype train.
Yeah, he somebody put a tweet out or whatever the fuck it's called now. They were saying like people forgot how good Saint Denis is, and I was like, I don't know if people did. It just sucks to see him because he got knocked out in like two in a row, right? Or was it knockout in a sub?
I don't think it was a sub. I think it was what was it?
I thought it was 2 knockouts.
One was a doctor
two
stoppage.
TKOs.
He got a really bad cut in the Moicano fight.
Oh, the Moicano, yeah. So to see him back and again, it feels
I'm
good.
not surprised.
He's such a nice guy. He's such a cool dude, and like he's a wrestler, but he's also like he's a dog. Like he doesn't just want to sit there and like lay on you the whole time. Like even on the feet, like when they were, he was utilizing his striking to push him back and set up that takedown really, really well. It wasn't like he was just kind of like laying around or shooting a double or shooting a single, pushing him up against the fence for 3 minutes, and then scooping for the last minute and a half. You know what I mean? Like that was a good. It was a good fight. I was happy to see him. I mean, I don't mind Rufy. I think he's fine. He knocks people the fuck out. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when there's always like a really good striker that's just stupid technical and finishing people, that always gets me pretty hyped. When I see that coming in, I'm pretty much always going to root for that guy.
Yeah,
that's kind of how it was with Rufy.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice rear naked / neck crank.
Yeah, it's just tough though because if your wrestling's that exposed and that bad, you better hope the UFC gives you some favorable matchups. In a sense, everyone saw that. Not that anyone did know that, but.
Yeah, maybe Alpha Male and Fight Nerds will do a collab, and
just learn guillotines all day.
What'd you think, Kyle? How'd you like it? I'm sure you're pretty happy.
Nah, I just wasn't surprised. To be honest with you, wasn't fucking surprised. Not in France. He's a dog, man. He's a dog. He's a warrior, man. He's a soldier. He's not gonna lose in his home country. When has France ever lost? No, he's good, dude. He's good.
France did have a really good showing that night. I forget how many French fighters won, but it might have been all of them.
Yeah, about all of them. What was the? I was watching one fight. It was what was his name? Oh, Gomez, William Gomez.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
That guy's pretty good. I want to say I've seen him. I can't remember who he fought, but I've seen his last fight. I think he's pretty cool too. France has like randomly got a lot of fighters, which is strange.
I think France swept it. The weird thing is you don't see a lot of these French fighters unless the fight is in like France or another European country. It's which they stage that to an extent strategically. Yeah. Did you guys watch the fight with Harry Hardwick and then Fernandez where he got finished with leg kicks? I know Kyle will hate this fight.
I don't think I saw it. Was that on the prelim?
That's the only thing I've seen on social media. Weirdly, is that out of all the fights, that's what I keep seeing is that those leg kicks.
It's just crazy. I mean, Kyle has a certain take, and a lot of people have takes where it's like low leg kicks have kind of ruined the game, but it's just part of it. But yeah. I mean, he beat him with leg kicks and basically did nothing
kicks,
else.
Or was it actual like leg kicks?
It was calves.
It's kind of both though.
Yeah, I think his upper thigh was beat up, but I think the low ones are kind of what really stopped it. I mean,
it got to where he couldn't walk, is what it was. Like he got knocked down twice and he couldn't get up. And the second time he couldn't get up, he just called the fight. Which, I mean, I think it was cool, but at the same time,
yeah,
I do have that take. I'm tired of seeing fights like matchups get destroyed because someone gets kicked in the nerve. It's kind of But what can you do about it?
I mean, you can check.
It's crazy to think Bisbing went through his whole career without getting calf kicked one time.
That's weird. I mean, I would have definitely preferred to be in the era back in the day fighting rather than today. There's too many strikes and different things that are going on nowadays.
You can't check a kick good anyway. So.
Well, All right.
Okay, we'll see.
They don't teach you that in jiu-jitsu.
Our next podcast, we're probably going to do just a live sparring match so you guys can see what's really up.
Any other ones on this card you want to talk about?
Not really. I thought the on the undercard, I feel like you got to mention Brad Tavares a little bit. I'm not like, I mean, he's a veteran, whatever, but the guy he fought in the first minute or so of the fight, I was like, that dude is going to not come out with a hook any second. Like, the dude he was fighting was nasty. From Poland. I don't know if you guys watched that, but
I don't see that.
And then he was beating the crap out of him, and then Tavares had to shoot for the takedown and got
What are
it.
you talking
and then,
about?
I don't know. I guess my hype was a little bit on the other guy after I saw the first round, and then he slowed down a little bit. But then Brad Tavares in a lot of his fights has just had to back up a lot and use a lot of counter striking and stuff like that. But I mean, ultimately he lost. I thought it was gonna make it all the way and be a decision for the other guy, but he wound up getting TKO'd at the very end. But yeah, I mean, it's good fight. Brad Tavares has been around for a long ass time.
Yeah.
But that's all I got with
Dude,
this card,
I'm telling you, it's about, I think it's about, I mean, we're already seeing it. I think that, like, there should be a huge change in the guard that's getting ready to happen. I mean, you already see it with, like, Dustin and all those guys. I think even, like, the later guys, like Max, like, I don't know how much longer Max is going to be in there. Like, what, Kyle?
The guy just looks angry, man. That guy looks angry as hell.
Yeah.
Harry Hardwood.
Somebody probably
That's a wild name.
Lunch money a lot as a kid. Now he's just fucking pissed off about it.
Harry Houdini Hardwood. That can't be a real name, dude.
Was that his? Is that his? Ring
yeah.
name? Tell me.
I didn't see that fight. That's wild.
Oh man. All right.
Houdini.
I say we move into Noche.
He lost, but.
All right, fucking Noche. Here we go. Let's start with the main event, the Diego Lopez.
No, wait. We want to stop at the main again, or are we going bottom to top?
No, let's start with the main one.
All right. We'll keep the fans interested, and they'll drop off.
Fight nerds. Here we go.
Let's hear it, Kyle.
Fight nerd card.
I got a live reaction on. I actually got a live reaction to that fight.
Of you?
That was me when I saw that fight.
This guy, dude. Who's this guy?
Oh man, what is that? That's 0-3.
Hey, as we wrap up the podcast, if anybody's interested in co-hosting,
that's my prediction. 0-3 for the Fighting Nerds this month. Yes, that's my prediction.
All right, so you think Lopez is gonna win based on just styles, or just that you hate them?
I don't hate him.
He has no evidence to back his claims. He's just his pure intuition and hate.
So I've looked into some of the training camp, and I've seen that they're doing yet more TikToks and videos with Nina, and I just think it's more the same game plan where they're just not going to be ready for the fight.
Listen, if you can do a video with Nina,
every other fighter that
video.
does obligatory interviews with Nina for every fucking fight.
They're too busy riding that undefeated record, and I just think it's just gonna be another Diego Lopez domination, man. He's gonna get in there and get it done just like he has before. I just think it's the same thing, and he's not losing on the main event, dude. He's gonna come out there and be the best Diego Lopez.
He lost in the last main event he was in, but whatever.
I think he's gonna come out there and get the belt, man. He's gonna get that title shot.
He didn't
Lopez,
get last time.
He just had it.
Yes.
All right.
I know.
I'll give you a real take.
I think that's what's going to happen. Lopez is going to get out there and get the title shot.
I don't know. That'd be weird to give him a title shot right after this. If he
after all the hype behind the fighting dorks, yes, I think he should, because this guy's completely unstoppable in the media. So
yeah, but we literally watched
a week ago.
We just watched him versus Volk, and there was no answer. That was a unanimous decision. Very clear who won. That'd be a really dumb
okay. Well,
matchup
I think I know. I think I know who you guys got in this fight.
Oh my God, no! It doesn't work like that.
I understand. I mean, he beat Brian Mitchell, so I get it. Like, I don't think.
Who's Brian Mitchell?
Lopez.
Who the fuck? You mean Bryce Mitchell?
Bryce Mitchell.
You don't even know your boy.
God, do your research, dork.
This guy's a cash.
I don't know. I think it'll be a good fight regardless. I honestly don't even care who wins. I think it'll be a really fun fight. I think they're gonna fucking bang. It's gonna be rad. Silva's just got such fucking heat in his hands, man. Like Silva's got so much goddamn power. I don't know. I mean, Diego Lopez's chin is so far it's been pretty freaking good, but I don't know, man.
I think he's getting more intelligent with his fight game. I don't think.
Well, I hope that he did after Volk, because Volk showed him a lot of
Yeah.
holes that he's like,
So
you
I just
know,
think you're gonna see this clean version of him, man. I think he's gonna come out and he's gonna piece Silva. That's
you
what I
heard that
see.
Anderson's training
Yeah, oh yeah.
fight
I don't
nerds now,
care.
right?
Anderson still is not very relevant in terms of
Whoa.
making a team. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying that doesn't do anything to me to make me. It's kind of like, I don't know.
I can't I can't determine if you think that comment that I made was real or not. It sounds like you do.
What?
When I said Anderson Silva's coaching the Fighting Nerds.
Oh,
That
I don't know. Is he?
that was a lie. I was just
That
making
was
something up.
that was
Okay.
Well, it's irrelevant to me. I could care less. Fight nerds are done, dude. You'll see this coming weekend. They'll all be undefeated,
Hey
or
man,
they'll all be defeated, and
listen.
that undefeated hype is going to be
Carlos
zero.
Prates just got a fight booked with Edwards later this year, man. That's a good fight.
that's a damn good
I'm
fight.
excited about that. It's either going to be really good or it's going to be two guys that just strike and then hang back. But I really
I
think
hope not.
Prates pushes the pace when he fights.
Yeah, and Leon needs a big win too,
Yeah,
so I think that he has to perform in this one. But back on to the item at hand, the UFC Noche. So who do you got? I mean, do you have either one particularly winning as far as Lopez or Silva, or are you like up in the? I'm up in the air about it. I don't know.
I'm up in the air. I just think Lopez is
You're
going to
not
get
up
it
in
done.
the air. Shut the fuck up. My God, Logan, what do you think about it?
No, I'm up in the air. I have someone I think's going to win, but I mean, Lopez has definitely fought the higher caliber people the whole time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Kyle. You better lose that smirk on your face. He's fought the better caliber fighters,
I
had
paid I
one
paid
loss.
Logan $20 for his show. Logan Lopez.
I don't know. I feel like he comes in there throwing some heat, and he has knockout power, but there's just something about Silva. I kind of think he's possessed in a way. Like when he gets in there, he's just a crazy person. I don't
Yeah.
I don't even know how to explain him, like a comparison to that guy, but I just think his knockout power is ridiculous. And
It is.
he may search
It
for
is.
something the whole time, and it may take him a while to really get in because Diego's got a good height advantage on him too and reach.
Mm-hmm.
So it may
Yeah,
be
I think
tough
it's like
to
4 or 5 inches.
because it's like one dude with like crazy power and is just a psycho, but then you also have Diego who's just like willing to get in firefights and that's what he wants. So
Yeah.
it depends on who connects because we've never seen either guy get knocked out. So and if you go all the rounds of Volk and don't lose, it's a big deal. That's saying a lot.
I tell you what it kind of reminds me of, honestly, like thinking about it, it reminds me of the title. They went back and forth like in ONE FC. It was Andrade, and John. It wasn't Lineker. Was it John Lineker?
Jones.
Shut up. But they're both same thing. Like both of them are dogs, but the one John Lineker's like 5'5" and just a fucking tank and just the same kind of style. And then Andrade is a little bit more like refined, but it's always willing to just like go. He's the one and I think the second time they fought, Andrade like cracked his cup. Like he hit him with a nut shot that like cracked his steel cup. If you remember that one,
It's a hard shot.
that's a hard shot. And then later on, I think Andrade lost to Haggerty, I believe.
Not a bad guy to lose to.
Not, I mean, shit. But those two, that kind of it's what it reminds me of in a way.
I think the
Shout
odds.
out Jessica Andrade.
Jesus.
I swear to God.
I think the odds are in favor for Silva though. People are hyped on him too.
I mean, he's fought the higher caliber for sure of opponents like
Who?
consistently.
Diego.
Diego, yeah. So
All I've got to say is I think this is going to be two junkyard dogs meeting each other, and one of them's fought Volkanovski and one of them hasn't. And I think he's going to come out there with his psycho game plan like he always does, and he's going to meet the next junkyard dog that doesn't give a shit. And I think Lopez is going to go out there and present that case, and home dude's going to be a little thrown off by the fact that his little hype show is not throwing his opponent
I don't
off.
know. I mean, he might have
That's
lost
what
to
I see.
One lost to Volkanovski and one didn't. But one of them did beat Bryce Mitchell, who, according to you, is like the second coming of Jesus Christ a few weeks back. So I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know.
I'm just saying that
He
he's gonna go out
dogged
there with
Bryce
that
Mitchell.
same game plan, and that dog's gonna bark back at him, and he's gonna get thrown off. That Lopez isn't bothered by his demeanor and stuff like that. I just think it's just a different level. He stepped up to a different level, and it's gonna show
All right,
big time. I
in a
think there's a big
nutshell,
difference between his previous fights and this fight,
let's get the
and I
picks
think
down.
it's gonna show.
I'm going Silva. Kyle's going Lopez. Ethan, who do you got? You said you're up in the air, but you got to make a decision.
I think I'm going Silva, dude.
That's what I'm
I
talking
love
about.
Diego, but I think I'm going Silva.
Oh,
Oh man.
all right.
All right. Well, shit. All right. On to the
Easy
second
money.
one. The second in line. Not the co-main because they're not doing co-mains. But anyway. Rob Font and David Martinez.
It's kind of a weird fight, honestly.
Yeah, it is kind of a weird fight.
I mean,
Rob Font's
Martinez
so
has
fucking wishy-washy.
Martinez
Like,
has like no experience in the UFC. I think this is his second fight
yeah.
against a crazy veteran like Rob Font. I mean,
Was
he's
it
had up
Cage
and downs.
Warriors? Is
Yeah.
that what it was?
I don't remember what organization he came from, but yeah, I mean, he's fought one guy. I don't know the dude's first name, honestly, Oliveira in the UFC, and not Charles. So
Not the cool one.
I mean, it's weird, man. I feel like knowing not much about him, and he got a KO in his first fight, but I mean, dude, Rob Font's fought everyone.
Yeah.
Win or lose, it's always been a show. So I mean,
Crazy
you got to go with the
experience,
veteran experience here.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I think I'm going Font on this one. I think he'll probably win by decision, but yeah, I'm going Font. What do you think, Kyle?
This guy's cage name is the Black Spartan. I don't even know what
I
that
saw that.
means, but he's only lost one fight. So I think he's getting set up against someone that has been around a long time on purpose. I think he's going to come in and beat up an old timer for no reason, just because it's UFC Noche. So I
Got some
think
hot takes.
I think no, I just think I think this fight's set up. It's a matchup for the crowd. I think this is going to be the home guy coming in and destroying someone that's, a legend, or not a legend, but been around a long time. I just think it's the odds are stacked up against Font on this one, just because it's a young gun that's undefeated, and he's, I don't know. There's something about the matchmaking to this one. It just seems like it's kind of set up for the alley. That's just me though.
Yeah, these fights are tough to judge. You don't know. A veteran at some point they do go on a losing streak and then they slowly get out, so you don't know what version you're going to get. I mean, I don't know how many fights Rob Font's had, but he's lost to Vera. He beat Yanez in 2023, which is that dude had a lot of hype coming up, and his hands are stupid good. Beat him, but he KO'd him as well. Then lost to like Sanhagen, who's fighting for the belt. Lost to Figueiredo, and then is not thrown
The
out.
Mexican fighters just come out like dogs, man. Like when this Noches, dude, they come out like crazy. So that's what I see. I just see someone that is young, undefeated. He's gonna be the co-main event, and he's gonna come out might as well be the main event, and he's gonna come up against someone that has been around for a long time. So I just think he's gonna, just have that dog and come in and steal the show. It might be a better fight. You know what I'm saying? It might be a better fight than the main event. Like you just never know. That's why I see. I think that's why that matchup is there as the co-main event. I think it's kind of set up. The cards are stacked against Rob Font in this one. I think that's just me.
All right, so Font and Martinez.
Yeah. All right. Next on the list, you got Rafa Garcia and Jared Gordon. Dude, on this one, I'm kind of doing the same thing that you're talking about right now. I forget that Jared Gordon's he's already 37. Like he's getting fucking up there, man.
Yeah.
He's just his record's so spotty here lately. Like, I mean, I think he's won like.
I don't know how he beat Moises though. Moises is so dude. Moises is such a good guy. That guy's insane, but I don't know how that dude loses. Every time he loses, it blows my mind.
Yeah.
I just when you see Moises fight, I don't know how that guy loses, but he does. It's like the luck's just not on his side. But he beat Moises, so I mean that guy's got to be a
Yeah,
dog.
he did, but he's also won out of his last 4 or 5. Like
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of on a skid. I mean,
Is
he
that true?
won. He won. What's his face? Yeah,
What? He's lost that? No, he's not one in whatever.
Jared Gordon.
No.
Jared. Okay, sorry. 2 out of his last 5. He won the last one. He yeah KO'd Moises, and then he lost to a decision. Had a KO.
Bobby Green's not a loss. That was like a weird head clash or something. You can't even count that one. He lost to Patty, which was stupid controversial, and most of the media outlets saw it going the other way. He did not do what he should have done in the 4th round or 3rd round, where he pushed him up
in the
against the
Patty
cage.
fight?
Yeah, he didn't do shit in the Patty
Here
fight.
comes the Patty hate.
No, I'm just saying back then, this isn't Patty hate. This is me talking about what Jared Gordon didn't do to win the fight. I think he could have easily won that fight if he would have turned it on in the 3rd round and not pushed him against the cage.
I totally forgot about him fighting.
Dude, so he doesn't have that spotty of a record. You know, he got a win, lost to Patty. Bobby Green, doctor, couldn't continue. Something weird happened in that where it was like a head clash because that was all controversial because he got so much shit about the Patty fight and the fact that nobody thought he lost. Like some people did, obviously, but most people didn't think he lost. And then he goes and gets a big fight with Bobby Green. It's kind of a reward, and then something weird happens in the fight.
Happened. Weren't they supposed to like reschedule that fight at some point, and like it fell through twice?
Yeah, some other fight fell through him, so he went through some.
Who's
some
Bobby?
Shit.
Who's Bobby?
My bad, King.
Green.
Oh
shit.
This is one that I think is weird because, like, off the top of my head, I just think, like, I was kind of going along with Ethan there about it just seemed like a layup dunk. But at the same time, Garcia, his credible win is a 3-round decision against Clay Guida.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was looking at it. You know, I'm going with the
veteran.
So
this might be one where I go with Gordon. I'm not like super impressed by Gordon, but at the same time, it's like I don't know, man. Like beat Clay Guida in the last year and a half by decision in 3 rounds. That's not really that impressive to me.
I don't know. It is a Noche. It is UFC Noche. So
you never know.
But he's gonna come out with that Mexican pride, and he's gonna go out there and swing like a, like a crazy man. So that's why I see. I wouldn't bet against many Mexican fighters in this fight card because it just seems like there's this like lure to it where they come out and they are really passionate, very passionate. That's why I see with I see with most of these matchups they're against a Mexican fighter. It seems like they're not stacked up against talent. Like they are talented, but they're not like heavy matchups. And that's kind of how it was last time with the Noche. So it's like if I'm a betting man, I'm gonna bet straight Mexicans right down the card because I think he'd be silly to put money against it. If that's just me being honest, I would have Garcia winning, but at the same time, it does kind of worry me that one dude's fought Patty and the other dude's fought Clay Guida. So
yeah, I'm going with Gordon based on kind of his experience, but just when I feel like he did get shit on for the Patty fight and then had a stupid incident after that with Bobby that didn't happen or that screwed things up. I just feel like he just needs a win, but like big wins bad, and I think he's just got it in him. And I mean, if things do go to decision at Noche, I mean, it's not. This is weird, kind of weird because this isn't in Mexico or anything like that. So I don't know how much like judges will be persuaded when things go to decision because everyone knows that's real. Like when they're in the UK.
If Dana has anything to say about it, it doesn't matter where they're at.
I'm sorry, just going back a few years. Wonder Boy beat Darren Till in England. That's what really happened. Judges, judges, and Darren Till, love Darren Till, but he didn't win that fight. Anyway, that was a segue, but I got Gordon.
Shout out Luke Rockhold.
Yeah, shout out Luke, and also shout out Darren Elkins. We're gonna bring him up once an episode. Shout out, hope you're doing well, son.
All right, moving on to the next one.
Whoa, Ethan, who did you pick in the Gordon fight? Who'd you pick in the Gordon fight?
I said Rafa Garcia.
Someone tell me why this is a main card matchup in UFC Noches.
Dude, we were talking about that
Somebody.
before you got on
Yeah.
when you were late. We were talking about that Kelvin Gastelum is on this fucking card.
Kelvin Glasschain.
Was on the main card, and then you've got Tatiana Suarez on the damn prelims. Like,
Yeah.
makes no goddamn sense
with a
whatsoever.
Hispanic last name. It's crazy.
Well, I don't know. I'm never gonna pull for Kelvin Gastelum in anything. The dude's so goddamn.
It's just not.
Whoa,
Man,
whoa,
yeah,
whoa,
that's
whoa.
like the minute.
What is
Nah,
going-
man, the minute you put $1 on that dude on DraftKings, he will shit the bed.
Yep, every
I'm
single
telling
time.
you right now, that dude. I've never seen anyone come out of a fight camp with a gut and somehow be
Because he's not a
185.
middleweight. He's a fucking welterweight who likes to
Yeah,
eat. Like,
I don't get it. I
And
don't
still
get
misses
it.
weight.
His career could have been so much better if he just would have stayed at 170 or like cut to 170. I don't get it. I don't know how you can be at that level and have a beer gut when you come out to fight. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm going with Kelvin on this just because
Oh my
I don't,
God.
dude. The other guy's
He's
record.
not. His accuracy's not good anymore, man. His last couple fights is just like,
If he
Hang
could,
in
He
there,
was never
man.
good.
Nah,
He was
but-
never good. He was just
well,
durable.
you can't say that.
dude, it's not as bad
You
as you
can't say he
think.
wasn't good.
It's not as
He-
bad as you think, man. I mean,
He was just durable. He was like fucking old
How
toaster
tall is this guy?
hands.
Hold on. What's the matchup? How
yeah, I
tall
think the
is this
dude's pretty
opponent?
big.
He's
Because
6
this is-
foot.
Okay, yeah. This one's going out early. I think it's going to be a one-sided fight. That's me. I hate being that guy because it's UFC, but
I don't.
Gastelum is
I
way
don't.
too
Fuck him.
short, no reach, no speed, no accuracy anymore. He relies on overhand right over and over for no reason.
No reach. He overreaches and he's overrated.
Yeah,
Fucking,
that's-
he's done. He's done,
Dude, I don't know. I think you guys are reading this wrong. Like, look at Kelvin's last fight against Joe Pyfer, who is this giant dude that's like 6'2",
I think you just
6'3".
made that name up.
No, the redheaded guy just got a hair transplant. Looks great. Go look at his UFC picture. He's a dog. You know, he's out of the camp with like Sean Brady and Felder and all of them, so they all train together. That guy's good and very legitimate, and people had a ton of hype of him coming in here. And I mean, Kelvin didn't lose by knockout or anything like that. It wasn't some crazy.
Yeah, he lost by
crazy deal.
decision, but
I just, dude, Kelvin, you can shit on him, but his record.
It's pretty fucking spotty.
It's spotty, but only against the best dudes. This other guy's record is spotty against not really people that are well known. So
That looks like a stud, though, man. His
I
name's
don't know,
he
man.
looks like a stud, but
Smith. Like, is this like a tank sergeant or something? Like, what's it? Yeah, I got this guy winning, man. I don't even know one thing about him. What's his fight history? So
I don't either.
Hold on. Kelvin has lost. He's lost 7 out of his. He's lost 7 out of his
Jamie,
last
pull that
10. 7 out of his last 10.
Hey,
dude.
Tony Ferguson just got a win recently.
Come on.
Hey,
You're
don't
gonna
give up,
stand
baby.
there owning a fireworks stand and tell me that you think that Kelvin Glasham's gonna fucking win this
Dude,
shit?
he
Come
just
on.
beat Rodriguez, Daniel Rodriguez. That's a pretty big name as well. Like, you could say he's washed.
Okay,
Also,
hold on.
He just beat, not just, but he beat Chris
Time out.
Curtis. Chris Curtis is a pretty big name. Good striking. Dude, he's obviously had a lot of losses.
Time out. The only time this guy has lost a fight, this is this guy's history compared to Kevin Gastelum. The only time he's lost a fight is the homeboy from Uzbekistan or whatever that just was trying to fight Brian Battle, the wrestler that's like nuts. Ruzibov or whatever.
Yeah.
The guy with like the bold cut. Anyways, and the only other guy that's beaten him has the last name Magomedov. I got to do this. I got this guy.
The Magomedov guy's good, though.
Kevin Gastelum. No, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's his only 2 losses are up against like elite grapplers and shit. So I just think I got the guy that's fighting Kevin Gastelum who's not a grappler. So I just think this might be a quick knockout, man. This guy might come in here and just torture him. If I was putting money on DraftKings, even your money, Logan, I would put it on.
Yeah,
I'd
but
put it on Dustin.
I mean, if we're talking wins, he's got to win. He's got to win. He's got a loss. He's got to win. He's got a loss. He's got to win. He's got a loss.
I can't believe we've talked about this fight this
Yeah, I
long.
know.
Right,
It's
kind of
like the worst
ridiculous.
match.
All right, you two obviously don't have
All right.
Gastelum and I do,
Yeah.
so we'll call it that.
Okay.
We'll come back.
Okay,
We'll
I just
circle
want to
back
shout
around.
out. I want to shout out. I am a professional photographer, and I just want to say, UFC, if you need somebody to do portrait photography for your fucking fighters that
Don't
are
use
on the main
Kyle.
card on UFC Noches, the dude's on the main card of UFC Noches. He's a Mexican fighter. This is what he looks like. So, yeah,
We
dude
get
looks
it.
tough, man. I can't believe this is the UFC, man.
Yeah, man. Ethan and I were talking about this before. I mean, I don't have a lot to say about that last fight on the co-main or on the main card. I mean, we don't have a lot of information
Yeah.
on the
I,
guys.
I,
One guy doesn't
I
have a
don't know
picture.
anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How's that possible in 2025, man? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, last minute stuff probably. Who knows? I mean, let's jump down to that
No,
main fight on the prelims, and I mean, I think that's a wrap for Noche
Alex
for our fight.
Hernandez is going to go in there and absolutely bring that Mexican fighting spirit with him. He's going to go in there and destroy Fear. I think that dude's the most underrated uh, guy. He's kind of like, in a lot of ways, I see him as like the Moises dude, where it's just like, how the hell is he not in the top five constantly? I don't know. So it's just, it's the name of the game where, you can have it all, and it's things not go your way. I think that's Alexander Hernandez. I think he's he's way better than who he fights against, and if he could just put it all together, I think he beats Ferreira. I think that's how you say his last name, Ferreira.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I got Hernandez in this one. I had Chase Hooper in the last one against him. He came out and pretty much dominated him. Yeah, I don't know. Hernandez
Those
he's
beat
had some
Grant
ups and
Dawson.
downs.
That Grant Dawson guy must not be.
Who?
Garcia beat Grant Dawson,
No, Grant.
and this guy beat Grant Dawson.
Who's this guy?
Ferreira, Diego Ferreira.
No, I mean, yeah, Grant Dawson's good, really good
Honestly, I
wrestler.
didn't think he lost that many times lately, but I guess he has.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. Hernandez has got like 2 losses in his last, I don't know, 5 or so. A couple of them are just kind of random. Well, not random. Aljo, or not Aljo. I don't even know how you say that. What? He also lost to Jackson. I don't know if you remember that Jackson guy, but kind of some random
Sure.
losses. But he has some good wins in there. 2 guys that kind of came off the Ultimate Fighter not that long ago, but they were veteran fighters. But yeah, I don't know. I think he's more of a
I just
complete
think
fighter.
I think he's a future like top five, top 10 guy. He's just not been around long enough, and
I mean,
when he loses, I can't believe he loses. So it's one of those things where I think his time's coming,
he's been
and
around for a minute now. I mean, he's been around for 4 to 5
yeah,
years, which is
yeah,
not a crazy amount of time. But I mean, he's even fought Moicano in here.
yep.
Wait, he has low. He's been around for a while. Because you remember he fought Drew Dober's even on here. He lost a long time ago to. No, actually, I'm thinking of a different guy. Yeah, he's had quite a few fights. I don't know if some of
But
these
he
fights were outside of the
Moises beat him.
promotion.
Moises beat him. The Hernandez versus Moises fight was a good one. I keep saying Moises, but I mean, that was a really good one.
Oh yeah, Moises did beat him by decision. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I'm
just
going
think
Hernandez.
I think it's just one of those people where if I see him on a fight card, that's who I'm gonna put my DraftKings money on. Just
Yeah,
because
he's kind of a dog. It's kind of a
yeah.
yeah. Every time I see him, he's just like stout and ready to go.
Yep.
Okay, he did
Kind of
lose.
reminds me of young Diego Sanchez.
Yeah.
Easy.
He lost to the Cowboy back. I don't know if y'all remember that, but that's the fight I was looking for. I'm like, am I thinking of someone else? But yeah, I remember him losing
Was
to Cowboy.
that when like
Yeah.
Cowboy was doing his last little run before he got
Yeah.
stopped by Connor?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And he was like sitting at the fucking press conference talking so much shit about the old man and all this stuff, and Cowboy came in there and submitted him. Or he might have KO'd him. It says KO'd. I thought he got a submission, but yeah, must have caught him with something. All right, so you got Hernandez, Ethan?
Yeah, I got Hernandez. All right, and
Who
I
you
mean,
got though?
Hernandez.
I said Hernandez. I guess moving on to the prelims, the only one that I think I really want to shed some light on is the Tatiana Suarez. Just in the fact that I really do think it's fucking crazy that she just fought for the fucking belt. What is she ranked? 2 or 3?
I think it was 2.
Yeah, and she's fighting on the. She's not even the end. Like, she's not even closing the prelims. Like, how the fuck does this make sense?
I don't know how they come up with this, but yeah, I don't. Suarez is good. Obviously, she had a long stint. I think she had some medical issues or whatever, so she didn't fight for a long time. She had cancer, right?
I don't know. I know she was out for like 1.5 or 2 years, right?
Yeah, I want to say it was something related to that. But looking at the last, she fought for the title. Didn't they just announce that Wei Li and Shevchenko are fighting for the title?
I heard that, yeah. I don't know if that's legit or where. Maybe I heard that on BYM or something.
I think it's, yeah. I don't know if it's fully official, but they're at least talking about that, which.
We're not going to talk about Dumas fighting.
I know, I did see that.
Let's talk about that one.
I like the Zachary Reese guy though. I can't remember if he had I thought he got knocked out. Okay, nah. Yeah, he's got one big KO loss in there, but yeah, I like that guy. I don't know. I like that division when you get big strikers in there that just
Have I seen Zachary Reese fight? I don't know if I have or not.
He's fighting.
Who are we talking about?
He won against another guy that's either on this card or he won.
By the way, Tatiana Suarez is going to get absolutely diced up like a pepper or tomato in this fight by Lemos. I forgot we didn't even say who's going to win that fight. I just want to go on the record saying Tatiana Suarez not going to win this one. So.
I mean, she's mainly known for her ground game, right? That's what
she got destroyed by Wei. It's not no.
Yeah, but you're also talking about a one
hype game, buddy.
Like arguably
it's a hype game. It's a hype game thing. Lemos is your next. Lemos is your next contender because she's at that level. She's
also 38 years old.
She's gonna. It's women's UFC, man. Like. I think she's way ahead of Suarez, but we'll see. I just think it's not even going to be close. This is going to be Tatiana Suarez's last chance with, being like a big name, I think, in that weight class.
I'm going against Lemos because she beat Mackenzie Dern, so we're going Suarez all day.
Dern. Speaking of, Dern's fighting.
Who was that?
No, she's fighting someone. That's actually a good matchup.
She's fighting somebody for the vacant belt that Wei Li just vacated.
Yeah. She lost her last fight. Now she's getting a title shot.
That's what I was about to say.
They know what sells. They have to bring some fucking life into that division.
Get out of
here.
Know. Seriously, she's fighting for the belt.
Yeah, that's the rumor mill.
Wait, who was she fighting?
No, it's not the rumor. It's on. Yeah, that's the actual fight. Yes, it's official. Yes.
And good for them. They know.
Right.
They know what to put butts in seats.
No, she's fighting the one-eyed chick, the cross-eyed, bug-eyed chick. That's who she's fighting.
The cross-eyed, bug-eyed chick.
Don't put that in
Verna something.
But,
right.
Yes.
Yeah. That girl's gonna. She also is getting a title shot for. I don't know. That's. Oh man, these divisions and I don't know. Anyway.
You
wrapping this? Let's say we wrap this.
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
All right. Well, this is going to wrap up the 3rd episode of the Elk Fight Podcast. Thank you all for tuning in. You can like, subscribe, and also leave a comment. That way we can get back to you. Hopefully we'll be back to do another podcast with you here soon, probably before UFC 320. Yeah. Later, everyone.